sniping in Pokemon Duel. Let's talk about it. What's good? It's your boy Rico. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Duel, and it feels so good to be back. I've missed you guys. First things first, shout out to H2O Queen who has made this layout. Like I said at the beginning of this year, I want to use a lot of people's layouts because I appreciate the work that you guys put into it. So shout out to H2O Queen. I love this layout. It looks absolutely awesome. Look at the little Pikachu off in the corner. That is so cool. Anyway, the team match event happened. I did not participate. Well, okay, we're going to go on a little rant here, okay? I have 4 matches to actually show you guys. They are in the description below. If you want to just skip to those, go ahead and watch those. But I want to rant a little bit. I was in Miami. Miami was a great time. I'm going to make a separate video on my Miami trip. The team match event was going on while I was in Miami. And I was fortunate enough to pick a team. I even played one match. I knew I wasn't probably going to, get all the rewards. I missed the other air balloon, which I'm really upset about. But I did pick the winning team. I figured that Zapdos would be the winning team, so that's the team I picked. And in the event details, let's go over one thing specifically. To receive event rewards, you must have participated in at least one league match during the event period. So that was my goal because I was really busy. So let me tell you what happened, okay? Team match event was going on. I think it was day 2. Day 2, I played a match. I won the match. When I landed on the opponent's goal, the opponent started disconnecting. So I was like in the shower. I saw that they were disconnecting. I put my phone down. I went and took a shower. After I was done, I looked at my phone and it still said the opponent is disconnecting. I'm like, are you serious? I took like maybe a 10-minute shower. I'm like, all right. So I killed the app, opened the app back up, and it asked you, do you want to resume your duel? So I resumed my duel, and it was just stuck in the loading screen. So I let it sit there for about another 10 minutes, and I was like, what in the world is going on? I am not going to lose this. Like, I'm not going to not continue the duel and lose it. Like, I'd be mad. So I left it there for 10 minutes, killed the app again, killed all my apps on my phone, restarted my phone, opened it back up, and again it asked me, do you want to resume? I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. So I killed the app, went to bed, woke up the next morning. I'm like, all right, let's try this again. Opened it up. Do you want to resume the duel? And I was like, what in the world? So I clicked yes. Again, just stuck in the loading screen. So got mad, killed the app, went and, did my activities that day and night. And then 2 days later, after team match event was over, I opened up the game again. And again, it asked me if I want to resume the duel. So I was like, yes. This time, it actually opened up the duel. However, it opened it up to the beginning state. Like, we both haven't moved. There was both 5 minutes left. And then the opponent started disconnecting again. And then it gave me the win. And I think because of that, I didn't complete the match within the time frame of the team match event. I didn't get the 50 Carbonite or the 100 Carbonite or whatever it is up for the team match event. It's been so long, I totally forgot how much you actually get. But I didn't get it, so I'm kind of upset. And I also didn't get the air balloon. So that is my rant for today. Actually, well, I just got back seeing the Dragon Ball Super Broly video or movie. We can discuss. I'm not going to go into a rant about that. We can discuss that in the comments below if you guys want to. All right, now let's move on to today's episode. We have a lot of booster openings. Well, we have a locked booster and time boosters to open. And I want to talk about snipers. So let's talk about snipers real quick, all right? Sniping. My definition of sniping in Pokemon Duel is just the ability to take out a figure without actually attacking that specific figure. Here are my top 3 snipers in Pokemon Duel. Number 1. First and foremost, it's definitely Blastoise. Mega Blastoise. Because of the Turtle Missile, it's a blue attack, and you get to select whoever you want on the board to spin. If they spin a white, they're gone. See you later to the PC. Now, the second would have to be this man on the screen, Hydreigon. And the reason why we came to Hydreigon, let me give you a brief story on how we got to Hydreigon. So after last episode, the series of the Steel typing, I told you I wanted to start doing typings. I wanted to do a dark typing. Now, this is kind of different because Zoro is a dark type, and I'm like, you know what? I always use Zoro. We're not going to use Zoro. So here was my original team. It was 2 Houndours, 2 Houndooms, 1 Mega, the Arcanine, the Hydreigon, Sableye, who's my runner? Oh no, it was Evalta. That was the normal team, and that team, it was okay. Like it wasn't necessarily bad, but it wasn't exciting. It wasn't that fun. So I was like, all right, how can we make Hydreigon? I want to build a deck primarily on Hydreigon. So I was like, well, you know what? I think I'm gonna have to use the water or the dragon decks, but I'm not gonna use Mega Ray because who likes Mega Ray? A lot of people like Mega Ray, but I don't like Mega Ray. So this is the deck that I created. So Mega Blastoise #1 sniper. Number 2 sniper is going to be Hydreigon, and here is why. It's got the Draco Meteor. I know there are other Dragonmons that have Draco Meteor, but I believe here, let's just go into the decks. I believe the Hydreigon is number 2, and this is why. At level 5, the Draco Meteor is 32. It also has the Flamethrower, which if you don't land Draco Meteor, you hit the Flamethrower, they become burned. It also has the Dark Pulse, which I've chained to 10. So it hits for 120. It actually hits for 130 because it buffs itself. It's not chained to 10. It actually hits for 120. This thing is so easy to evolve from the Zweilous. Let's look at the deck. I can't remember if that's how you say Zweilous. But it's so easy to evolve. I've Carmenized this thing to level 10 into the Roar. Because of the Roar, it's so easy to evolve. So that gives the Draco Meteor a 2-star purple. So that's why I think the Hydreigon is the second best sniper, and because of the Dragon Sphere, which I've also learned, if this thing has if this Pokemon has evolved, it gains a +1 MP. If you have Dragon Sphere on, it still can move through figures. I thought, and this is why I refrained from using Dragonite, and I haven't even tested if it works on Dragonite, but if Dragonite evolves, it gets +1, so I'm like, okay, so the Dragon Sphere is not going to work. It actually still works, and I'll show you guys later. But that's why I think he's the number 2 sniper. And then the number 3 sniper, it is definitely Decidueye. Decidueye, because of its entry shot ability, where it can take out mons that are on the entry point, and because of its gold, you can take out mons behind it. All right, that was enough ranting. We have 3 matches to go into, but first we're going to go with this blue time booster. Then we'll hit the 2 purples, and then we'll hit the lock booster. I'm sorry for the rant. Please let me know in the comments below how you guys have been. How has the team match event been? How was everything else? I've missed you guys like crazy, and we got nothing good there. And you know what? I missed an opportunity to actually get gold and rainbow boosters because I did not play the team match event. We only played 1 match, so I'm actually upset about that. Umbreon, okay. Oh, and the update, guys. It's coming, hopefully soon. I know the 24th in 2 days is the 2-year anniversary, but as we saw from the leaks, it shows that once it's the 2-year anniversary, it's going to say that the Z event or the Z update is almost here. So we got a little bit, guys. I believe my guess is the 31st, but we'll see. Could be in March. Who knows? Just kidding. I'm not going to put that out there. It's going to be the 31st. That's what I'm going to say, guys. It's going to be the 31st, and that's what we are going to be seeing. And out of all of those, we just pulled a rare. Kind of upsetting. All right. And 15 materials. All right, so enough of the rant. 4 matches. Here we go. Let's get into the first one. All right, so before we even dive into the match, let me just pause it. Let me explain the deck. So like I said, I wanted to create a deck featuring the Hydreigon. So let's take a look at Hydreigon. It has the band attack. This Pokemon deals +10 damage for each Hydreigon, Zweilous, or Dino. Sorry, I do not know. I butchered these names. I'm really sorry. On the field, if the Pokemon has evolved, it gains +1 MP. Draco Meteor got it to level 5, 32. You guys know what it does. So I wanted to build a deck around it, so I wanted to use the Dragon Sphere. I actually had the Dragon Sphere on my Fire deck, so that was probably like the downfall of it. Had the Dragon Sphere and the Flame Sphere. But we are obviously going to, when you're running Dragons, you got to run the Alterius. We're running double Altaria, and we do not have the Mega Alterius. If I had Mega Alterius, this deck would be much better. But we're getting essentially this Hydreigon is getting a +40 buff when it has these figures on the board. 10 from here, 10 from here, 10 from itself, and then 10 from the Zweilous. We also brought in the other Zweilous because, like I said, it's easy to evolve. We also got that Hydreigon to level 5. Imagine if these things were level 10. And with the Dragon Sphere, it is able to move through figures. We got the Fracture because Fracture is going to stop the rush. And then the Mew. The Mew is good. It's going to be my gold attacker. And we kept everything into the Shuttle Flip because we are still running the Air Balloon. So if I decide to rush with Mew, somebody counters me right here, I can Air Balloon and go for that cheese. So we're going to go to my opponent. They have a very interesting deck. I don't know why. Well, actually, they got the Gumi. Well, did they have the... Yeah, they do. They got the Gumi going for some Gumi cheese. They're going for some like cheesy cheese with the Lombre and the Gumi. But these three figures pretty meta, and this thing is kind of annoying because of that imprison, man. It makes it a miss. It makes your attack a miss. But let's jump into this match. So I'm gonna open up with Mew, which I immediately regretted. I think I should have not opened up with Mew, but I was fearing him rushing with the Fracture, so that's why I did that. But so they're going to be defensive, so I'm going to be defensive. I'm just going to set up my my Hydreigon. So we're going to pull the Dragon Sphere, and then we're going to put our Fracture in the center. I see he moved his Gumi here, and because he did that, I'm like, all right, we're gonna go for the attack here. We're gonna go for the surround. We're actually gonna attack you and hope you get the Slippery Swap. But of course it gets a Spit Poison. Of course it gets a Spit Poison. We do not get to surround it, and I was pretty salty there. But I'm like, all right, we're just going to go after this thing. Figure we have pretty decent odds. Like I said, we are plus 30 right now because we don't have the other one on. Although, I mean, I know it could have been risky, but here's something I also want to talk about. I'm sorry. This thing. This is like the #1 goalie in the game right now. What can you do to take this thing out? First thing that comes to mind is Combustion, because it's got a 3-star purple. It can outstar it. Same with Blaziken. But there are other ways to take it out, such as sniping. Mega Blastoise can take this thing out. Zweilous, or not Zweilous, but Hydreigon can take this thing out. And so can Decidueye. That's 3 figures that can take this thing out without even battling it. So that was the point there. I wanted to attack the Fracture. I wanted to get the Draco, and I wanted to get rid of this thing right off the bat, so I didn't have to deal with it later. But we don't get it. So I'm going to advance up here with the Mew. This is not that great of a play on my end because they could have just attacked there. I mean, they have good odds of taking me out. But they are going to, I think they DC here. Yeah, they DC and they got the double edge. And because I hit the Dragon Claw, I don't think they can really afford to re-roll. Just fearing hitting that gold. But they do get the double KO. So now we're going to move the Zweilous. I think they max revive here. And I was like, I don't know why you did that. I have a 2-star purple. Like, I don't know what you're doing, but we're definitely going to DC. We're definitely going to go after you, and we're definitely going to get that evolution without even getting the roar. Look at that. As well as getting the plus 40 buff. So that's nice. And I'll show you guys here in a second. We do have the Dragon Sphere on. When something comes like up against it, I'll show you that I have the ability to move through it. He moves a Lombre right there. Okay, so we're going to stop right there. Okay, moves with the Gumi up now. Look at my Zweilous. Dragon Sphere is on my... Well, it's in play. Dragon Sphere on this one. That one's the one with the MP without the evolution. Now look at this one. If I click on it, I can move him right here. I can move him right here. And I can also move him right here. That's something I didn't know. I mean, forgive me if you guys already knew that, but I didn't know that. And if you didn't know that, good thing you guys know now. All right, so we're gonna move this Zweilous in because we're setting up for the surround here. Let's see what the Gumi's doing. He's trying to go for some Gumi cheese, but we're gonna attack here. We're gonna hope he doesn't get the imprison. And he gets the imprison on our Draco. I'm like, really, dude? Like, come on. Like, we're trying to do it for the tube, and you're just trying to ruin things. But they're gonna go right here, and they're going to attack, and they're going to get the Slippery Swap, and now I'm in danger. Because they're going to take the evolution, they're going to be getting 2 MP, and now they have the Sliggoo, who also does have the Slippery Swap, and they're going to go for the cheese the following turn. 3-star Slippery Swap. So what I have to do, it outstars my Altaria, I have to max revive here my Fracture, just so we don't lose. Did I attack there? Yeah, look at that. It's a miss, dude. That's crazy. But the double miss saves me. Did I DC? Okay, so I DC here. Oh, yes, I DC here. Like I said, we're going to go after... Unfortunately, we actually have to attack this thing to take it out now. But he gets the dodge. Clutch roll. And I get another large miss. But my Hydreigon came to play. That Flamethrower originally hitting for 90. Goes for 130. Let's go. And now they're going to long throw here with the... Which great play. But we're going to attack. We out damage. We get the Dark Pulse. Look at this Dark Pulse hitting for 160. Let's go. Negative 20 because I'm poisoned. Totally forgot about that Spit Poison. Like, come on, bro. We should have got rid of that Gumi forever ago. And now I think my opponent is just trying to get the evolution off. They're trying to get that, why can't I even think of the name? Sliggoo, what's your evolution? What is your evolution form? I can't think of it right now. Okay, that's going to piss me off because I can't. I can't think of the name. What's the evolution name? But we do get rid of the Lombre. You're going to attack me. Flail. Okay, now it's really going to bug me. What's the name? Oh, I can't even see it now because it's vanished. Oh, dude, I forgot. But anyway, now we're going to move next to the Primal Kyogre, and I'm hoping that we're just going to outdamage it, but we don't. Don't outdamage it. And the game's not over yet. The game is not over yet. I was thinking what I should do. Man, if I had the Mega, it'd be nice. But my opponent here is going to Z-move, and this could have been risky, man. If I would have hit the, well, now you guys already know, but if I already hit the Cybersonic, I would have DC'd and gone for the Cheese after. But we do hit the Shuttle Flip. It does become a miss, so we can't mute Cheese. So now we're going to threaten game with the Altaria. We have pretty decent odds at surviving here. My opponent, he actually makes a good play. I definitely would have done this play too. Because I am cursed, they're going to try and go for that Banish. I believe they probably should have attacked. Nah, that's probably a good play. But we still have the air balloon, so we can cheese them right here. That is GG, boys. Could have went bad, but let's jump into match number 2. All right, in this match, we are going up against somebody from the D Clan. We are going up against Jeep. D-Jeep. It was a good game. One of my subscribers. And look at the deck they're rocking. They are rocking... I ran a similar deck a while ago with the Ultra Beast, the Pheromosa, and the Celesteela. Lucario, I mean, this is a pretty... It's a really good deck. It's a pretty good anti-meta-ish deck, if you will. Now, looking at this... We'll discuss it as we go on, okay? So they're going to long throw here. And immediately I'm like, okay, they're probably, they're going to go for the Pheromosa Cheese, so we're going to just be defensive. And they realize that, like, I'm not going to fall for that. So they're going to be defensive with Lucario. So we're going to play the Dragon Sphere, and we're just going to get set up. So we're going to bring both our Altarias on, get the buffs there. And like I said, we're both just kind of feeling each other out, setting things up. So now let's talk about this. I know that my opponent pretty much has me outmatched in terms of matchups with figures. I mean, they got the 3-star purple, these pretty purple heavies that are going to destroy my I only have 1 2-star purple, and I only have 1 Mew, but Mew matches up well against, I mean, it's kind of against both of these figures. It's like a hit or miss. It's like a heads or tails with the Mew. But once I realized I was kind of outmatched by figures, I took a look at my opponent's plates. I was like, all right, so this is the plan. We need to get my opponent to exhaust all of their plates. Once they exhaust all of their plates, we can then try to win this game, because that's how this game is going to be won, is on plates, because on my behalf, because like I said, I'm outmatched. So they have 3 double chances, and primarily they want to use that for this guy to get the rendezvous, and then this guy to get the call signal. That's what they want to use it on. So I'm like, all right, so let's try to get him to waste all of his double chances, and then I can maybe strike. So I'm going to put the Mew there. They're going to bring on the Pheromosa, and now I'm going to move up with my Fracture, and here they go. I'm like, all right, good. This is what I want them to do. I want them to DC. I want them to get rid of 1 DC. So he's going to go for the Psycho Switch, and he gets it, and it's fine. And my opponent actually pulls a great move, because it only benches me. I don't gain weight, and I can move there again. That's why I was like, all right, this is a good move. And he switches with a Selly, and I'm like, now I'm like, okay, we really are outmatched here. Well, outmatched with figures. So now I'm going to move up again, and I'm like, okay, so I hope he DCs, and he does. He DCs and goes for that rendezvous. I'm like, okay. And he gets the KO here, and debatable in my opinion. He re-rolls because he's trying to get the rendezvous. But in my opinion, I think, and again, we're going to stop talking about this. This is just my opinion. And I'm not an expert Ultra Beast user, but when I did run the Ultra Beast, I think anytime you were able to KO a figure with Celesteela without Celesteela going to the Ultra Space by Rendezvous, I think that puts you at a severe advantage, because if you KO a figure, goes to the PC, and then Rendezvous the following turn, or KO 2 figures and then Rendezvous the following turn, that's 2 to 3 figures gone on your opponent rather than 1. So I don't know if I agree with the reroll, but regardless, they still got what I was talking about because they didn't hit the Rendezvous. So I'm going to max revive here, hoping that they DC again, and I'm like, okay, all DCs are gone. This is good. And they get the Rendezvous. So I'm like, all right, not bad. All DCs are gone, like I said. Now we just got to neutralize the Pheromosa, which is we've done a pretty good job right here. So now I'm trying to attack this Gallade here. I knew they had the Mega Gallade, so I figured I'm like, all right, we're just gonna bait him, see if he goes for it. But you know, my opponent's smart. He's gonna use Gallade's ability, which is, I mean, kind of also like a sniper-ish figure. So I think they can be considered like maybe top 5 sniper. Same with the flame gun. So but they're gonna keep. I'm like, hi Dragon, you just gotta survive here, buddy. You just gotta survive. You gotta survive. Draco Meteor, let's go. He gets a teleport. I'm like, cool. Now we're in rage. Now we can attack this thing. Now we can go after the Gallade or the Zoro. Those are the 2 threats right here. So we're trying to Draco Meteor. We hit the Draco. I'm like, let's go, let's go. We go after Zoro for some odd. Why did I go after Zoro? This is the bigger threat. What am I doing? I don't know. But regardless, we got rid of the Zoro. So they're gonna move. They're going to attack again, and we get the Draco Meteor again. I'm like, let's go. All right, one more time, baby. Come on. We get the Draco. I'm like, all right, Gallade, you're next for definitely going after. I don't know, why did I go after that Zoro? I'm not sure. But Mr. Gallade here comes through and hits the teleport, so I'm really salty there. And they're going to attack, and I feel kind of bad. No, I don't. I never feel bad. Remember that. Gallade all 7 turns did nothing. So now we're gonna move up the Mew, and this was a. Why did I move up the Mew? I moved up the Mew because I wanted to block off the Pheromosa, but I totally forgot about the call signal. And good thing the opponent does not have the DC, but they are going to attack here, going for the call signal, trying to surround, bring the Selly back. Fortunately, he does not get the call signal. I'm like, oh, whew, safe. Let's go. But now we don't have to worry about DCs with this thing. Wait, what just happened? Why did I not get KO'd there? Can't stop. But they're going to Z move here, and we hit the Dark Pulse, and we out damage it because of the buffs. Why did I not get KO'd by the... What happened with the Ice Beam? Wait a minute. Back one turn. Back one turn. Attacks. Oh, the low sweep. Okay, I thought it was Ice Beam for some reason. Okay, anyway. So we Air Balloon, take the extra point. They don't have a DC. They're going to Z move into, which I was actually, I don't know why you didn't attack Mew. I thought you were definitely going to attack Mew. 50% chance of beating the Mew versus better odds or lesser odds against my Hydreigon. So I definitely think you should have went after the Mew because you couldn't have been KO'd there. But anyway, they're going to go for the Gallade. They're going to try and take me out. Can we please hit the Draco Meteor? And we hit the Draco Meteor. Let's go. Sniping. Not really sniping. I mean, we didn't actually go after the Pheromosa or the Lucario. We go after the Gallade. I'm like, let's go. And now we're going to move up our Zweilous. They have no DCs. They're going to attack. And we get the Clutch Roar. Let's go. We get to pull on the evolution. We're going to move the Pheromosa back. And we're going to evolve. And we're going to surround it. Now, all we have to do here is we have to survive the Mega Lucario. But the Mega Lucario can easily take out these 2 figures. And my Mew is only 2 MP because of the Air Balloon. So they're going to Mega Evolve here. Totally agree with this play. And all we got to do is hit the purple or our Dark Pulse. And we do. And we out damage it. And he hits the Bullet Punch. Let's go. Zweilous played absolutely phenomenal this match. And that is GG Boys. So GG Boys to Jeep. I know you said you wanted a rematch, so we'll probably see each other again. But let's jump into match number 3. Match number 3. Let me see if I can remember this match. Oh, okay, I remember this match. It had a pretty good ending. Very interesting deck here. Mega Gengar. I don't know why the Suicune, Mimikyu, and Polion combo, but the Bayonet, Mega Bayonet, and I don't know why I guess the Ho-Oh just for its ability. But anyway. We'll bet you running. Switch Scoop. Oh, I remember this. I remember the Scoop. So we're going to bring on Gengar here. We're going to counter with the Mew because I don't want him to Mega. And then they're going to bring on the Bayonet, and we're going to bring on the Fracture so they can't Mega here. They're actually going to come after me. I'm like, interesting. Okay. And we get a Guillotine. Let's go. GG Boys. Goodbye. I guess he wanted the +10. I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that play, but we do get the free evolution, so I'm like, all right, let's go. Things are looking pretty good. And we're actually going to move up because I out-damage everything here. The only thing I was fearing is the Suicune, which he does not bring on, which is fine. I should have paused. Hold on, wait. There. Should I have air ballooned there? Do you have the long throw? You don't have the long throw. Why did I not air? Oh, because, never mind. Because, okay, never mind. We're good. So we're just setting up Dragosphearing. Bring on the Zweilous. You're going to attack me. We're going to go for that roar. Let's go. But he gets the Rainbow Wave. But I debated here. I was like, do I want to long throw this Hydreigon or do I want to bring back the Mew? I decided to not bring back the Mew. I decided to long throw because I figured I don't need the long throw anymore at this point. Usually it's for the rush. And I figured I'm like, I'm okay. I mean, the long throw comes in handy in the long game, but I'm doing pretty well. So we're actually going to long throw there. We're going to get rid of the Ho-Oh and bring back. I don't know. That's debatable, actually. But Mimikyu here. Dude, Mimikyus are so annoying to deal with. Gets the clutch curse here. And now they're going to attack us. I'm like, roar, roar. We'll land the roar. Didn't get the evolution, but we survived. But we're going to attack again. We do get to remove its disguise, but we do hit the outrage, so we are now confused. So we have a large miss now. Get the clutch roar again. Let's go. What do I do here? DC. Oh yeah, we're gonna go for the KO here. I'm gonna DC here just in case I do hit the guillotine, which you do not. Dude, now that guillotine's a thing, like Pinsir needs a huge buff, and it needs a huge guillotine. Like in my opinion, I definitely believe in that, or just an EX Pinsir. But anyway, they're going to evolve here. They can move through. And yeah, that was a mistake. Once I did that, I was like, oh, great. There goes my Zweilous. And great play by my opponent. Yeah, double KO. That was a bad play on my end. Misplay. So we cover up goal. DC's here. Go and I don't know. Because you lose the gold, I don't necessarily agree with it because I'm actually prone to hit the Pear Song, but because it is burned, we do out damage it. However, it still cursed me, but we're gonna max revive. We're gonna get rid of this threat, and I have two figures that are cursed, so things are not looking that great for me. And they have their Ho-Oh back on the board, which can free up the PC. So things, like I said, are not looking that great. But we're gonna no, they're gonna max revive. Do I attack again? I hope I don't attack. DC. I do attack? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, see what we're doing. Going for that Draco. We hit the Draco. Trying to get rid of that Gengar. Let's go. I can't believe Gengar hit that roll. I was like, wow. That actually worked. Sniping figures. That's what this match is all about. So we're going to threaten game here just so we don't lose our hacks. And then they're going to... that was interesting. I don't know why they... Well, I guess they gold because of the disguise. But now we have the entry points. They're going to pull a switch here. Great play. And now they can bring on the Empoleon. But we have the Draco. So the opponent here is going to Phantom Sphere so they can... Well, they don't... I mean, I guess for the Ghost, just in case they KO something. But now we're cursed. We have 3 figures cursed. This is not good. There we go. There's one disguise we got rid of. And now my opponent makes a critical error. They are going to Z-move, trying to banish my Hydreigon. But Hydreigon is the star of this episode. Did it for the tube. Got the Draco. Gonna snipe this Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh rolls a white over 70 damage. And now we get to surround the Mimikyu. And that is GG, boys. All right, guys. The last and final match. Are you ready? All right, this match comes from my good friend Kevin, and because we're talking about sniping, because we're talking about the top 3 snipers in the game, we're not going to show any Mega Blastoise because everybody knows Mega Blastoise can do. We already showed off the Hydreigon. Now we're going to show off the Decidueye. So Kevin here, he is Zuck, and he's going up against many. Looks like they are rocking pretty meta Dragon deck. if those are still a thing. We're going to take the extra point with the Marshadow. And now he's going to bring up this monster of a figure, the Decidueye. And I like his awareness right here. He sees that there is 2 Pokemon lined up. Oh, looks like the opponent here is going to go after the Gengar. Clutch roll by Gengar. Okay, now Zuck sees it. He sees it. He sees these two figures are lined up. He sees these 2 figures are lined up. So he's going to DC. He's going to go straight after... Oh, you know what? I have a question, guys. He gets the Phantom Arrow on the Guillotine, so that means whoever is adjacent or behind it has to roll. Stop. They roll a purple. They hit the Parasong, so that's 2 figures gone. Here's my question. I'm sorry. So if there was a fracture right here and a fracture right here, and you moved right here, who would you attack? Which fracture would it actually attack? That's my question of the day. But anyway, the opponent here is going to attack. Doesn't move. He's going to attack here. And Zuck here gets the Clutch Phantom Arrow. They're going to re-roll again, trying to get the D-Dance into the Flamethrower. But they get the Flamethrower again. And now the Lucario needs to roll. And if Lucario rolls purple, he's gone as well. And boom, just like that, a double kill. We're just going to call that an overkill, an extermination. Any Halo fans, you guys would definitely know what that is. So what he's going to do here, he's going to take the opportunity. He's going to Mega Evolve here with the Banette, take the extra point, and that is pretty much GG, boys. And the opponent quits. So good game to Kevin, my man. If you guys have any interesting duels, hit me up. Don't do it in the comments on YouTube. Do it like on my Discord or on Twitter. I respond more to Twitter than to Discord. But this is a very long video. I'm very sorry, but I'm happy to be back. The update is coming soon. I cannot wait. So until then, ladies and gentlemen, as always, peace.